We'll begin in a moment. I just gotta make sure, just gotta set up everything properly. Check my phone. Give me one moment, actually. Okay, perfect. Everything's now set up. Let's begin. Do 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 do. Thanks, bro. Just tell my couple of my other buddies that I'm playing.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island and Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of them. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Okay, let's begin. Hey everyone, Evil Stan here. Happy birthday to me. Since it's my birthday, I'm set to play one of my favorite games, Metal Gear Solid. I know I was playing the GameCube last night, and I could have pulled out the Twin Snakes, but I don't really feel like digging through any more boxes this morning. Whereas I always keep Metal Gear Solid right next to my TV, in a collection of games I keep next to my TV, just for easy reach. Alright. So, you know what? Well, let's continue where I last left off. Roof comms tower. Yeah, let's see where we at.
Snake, the
Yeah,
elevator's
looking back
working.
now, I should
You
really
fixed it?
get either a
No,
Foxhound
that's the
or a
weird
Diamond
thing. It just moved by
mug.
itself. It's headed your way now.
Is that so? Okay.
I'll be sure to
That
find one
explosion
on
before, what was
eBay
it?
or Amazon.
Oh, I had to take out that helicopter.
Helicopter? That's
Still
incredible,
keeping this
Snake.
one though.
Listen, I
Favorite
just want to make
coffee
sure
mug.
again.
You
This is
gave
the
my
way to
brother
get to
for
where
Christmas
Metal Gear
a
is being
couple years
stored.
ago.
Yeah, The
Thanks
entrance
for the
to the
mug, bro.
underground maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Okay, find a safe place to hide out for a while. I'm going underground.
I know, you don't have to tell me.
And stay out of my way. Don't try to be a hero or anything.
Okay, call me if
Don't
you
even
need
tell
to.
him twice. Let me make sure. There's stuff here I can pick up.
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you. So I went back to the lab and
Yeah?
the 4 suits were missing. Also, about the elevator that I checked out, it's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135. But that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Look out, Snake! The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you!
Too late, Snake. Now die!
Ah, there. There it is. Silly me.
Snake, are you okay?
Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
Someone's aiming at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here. I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf, no, you can't.
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this.
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
Is that right? Well, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear.
Honestly, this is like,
Do you know
this
what
was
that is?
probably, no, this
It's
was
a
definitely
bullet
the first
straight
boss
from
I
my
ever
gun to
killed,
your heart.
and you actually
Please,
feel
Wolf.
bad for doing
Snake,
it.
no!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now
I mean,
I'm gonna pay
Psycho
you
Mantis
back
had a
for
tragic
Meryl.
backstory, but
You men
hers
are
was more
so weak.
interpersonal.
You can never finish what you start.
Okay, where's that? are those stupid meds that make my hand not all shaky? Thanks, Carl.
Waited for this moment. I am a sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am Longshot. You cannot save me. Please. Just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on the battlefield. Raised on the battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs, day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero. Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden. Watching everything through a rifle's scope. Now I could see war. Not from inside, but from the outside. As an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglenek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale at some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
She was never my real target. I don't kill for sport.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Not gonna lie, this moment almost makes me cry. Such a touching moment.
Why? Why? I loved you.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She's part of me. Everyone's here now. Oh, okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye. Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will probably be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
I'll hang on to my codec. I want to keep helping.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay, I'll be searching too.
Okay, new plan. What? Money. Oh yeah, I've played Metal Gear Solid 5 a lot. It's, I have kind of mixed feelings about it though, Carl. Gameplay wise, it's amazing. No doubt about it. Perfect blend of stealth action in an open world environment. Story wise, I'm not a fan of it. It clearly becomes a byproduct of the Chris Carter effect, in which their Wish should have brought the series or Big Boss's story whole. Instead, just creates a lot of contradictions and retconning, or no, plot holes actually. Yeah, plot holes. And there was so much that could have been focused on regarding this part of Big Boss's life, such as his meeting with Frank Yeager, aka Grey Fox, or Sniper Wolf. Probably could have had a meeting around in Afghanistan, given the fact that she's a Kurd, probably escaping from Iraq or Turkey at the time. And the twist was not that well. Most of us probably saw the twist coming a mile away. I know Kojima gets praised as this great twist master, but he was only able to pull it off once with Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, and that's it. He sort of tried to sneak it in with Metal Gear Solid 3, but basically everyone kind of figured right away, yeah, you're not playing a Solid Snake, this is Big Boss's story, because we actually pay attention to the timeline. time to insert disc 2. Oh. Before I begin, cool little foreshadowing. This is the instruction booklet for Metal Gear Solid. And back, a little ad for Silent Hill. Pretty awesome. Now, let's see what you guys say, Carl. Same love to. Yeah, I think, yeah, Konami firing Kojima was also hindered it, but there's also parts of it that you can't entirely blame on the whole Konami-Kojima feud. It's just that at some point you kind of need to bring closure, and apparently even with the last mission, there really wasn't not that much sense of closure or a proper bringing the story whole. And that last mission only resolved one plot issue, and that was only related to the game Metal Gear Solid 5 itself. Well, they're safe.
In China, they say
Oh,
it's
yeah.
better to
Remember-
live ugly than to die beautiful.
I remember reading Kojima didn't want to be involved in direct Metal Gear Solid 3, but was forced to do it, and he was also brought on to do the same thing for Metal Gear Solid 4. I think I even remember reading this article from the October 2001 issue of Electronic Game Monthly, which actually was all about Metal Gear Solid 2. Kojima saying that he wanted this to be his last Metal Gear game, because I think he kind of wanted to move on to Zone of the Enders, which was also released around the same time as Metal Gear Solid, or same year as Metal Gear Solid 2. Oh, don't worry, nobody was won over with Metal Gear Survive. if everything Konami did during the feud with Kojima was burning bridges, Metal Gear Survive was dropping napalm on the ashes of those bridges. I remember there was this Metal Gear Online esport competition. First prize was Metal Gear Survive, and nobody wanted it.
Damn.
People were just talking about like, yeah, I'd rather if I enter this, I'll do anything I can to end up in second place. Oh, yeah. Oh. Honestly, if Konami ever wants to return to like mainstream games again, it's gonna be very difficult for them to get any kind of talent, let alone get any kind of out support from the media or the community. I mean, it's literally the equivalent of quitting your job by like taking a dump on the boss's desk and giving everyone the finger, while you yourself don't really have a great of a plan what to do afterwards, career-wise. That's what Konami has done. I mean, when they canceled, what they did with Kojima, I mean, he has a lot of like relationships with people in all across not just the game industry, but also entertainment overall. And then that Silent Hill project, they really burned their bridges with Guillermo del Toro, an Academy Award-winning director and special effects artist who also has a lot of pull in Hollywood. However, I will admit, if you've had the chance to, I would recommend playing the new Contra game that came out on mobile. It's pretty good. Not as good as the Contra Evolution, which was another Contra mobile game, but it's still pretty good.
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Yeah?
And then going undercover to investigate the Mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
Well, back then, there wasn't a single Asian investigator.
Yeah.
Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
Silent Hills,
You better check it out.
to be honest,
The
is,
chief and the president mysteriously dying.
I
that
never
ninja.
really got into
Too
the
many
Silent Hill
strange
series, and
things are happening.
the first
Are you
game I
saying that
really
Naomi
even
might
sat
be
down
behind
to
it?
play
I don't
was the
know.
third one. That was at
Either
a
that,
demo
or
booth at
she's working with the terrorists.
GameStop.
Could it be?
I did also try
If
to
I
play
find out
Silent Hill
anything, I'll call.
for the Room a
In the
little,
meantime,
a couple of years
be
back,
careful.
but I just never got to finish it. So, but I really did enjoy the Kojima's Silent Hill PT demo. That was actually pretty creepy. I think maybe next time I'll play Silent Hills or Silent Hill 3.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends? Listen, they agree.
Okay.
Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Ah, your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary. You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
Yeah, I know it. Must be a real threat in the muck duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the Ear Pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's
Oh yeah, I
ears?
definitely enjoyed
Form
4.
is
I just never
different,
got the
but
chance to
spirit
finish
is the
it.
same.
But this whole
Rejoice,
connection with
Ours will be a
2
glorious
and 3,
battle.
I've only
This is
played a demo of
glorious.
3,
It's
and
just plain killing.
Okay, I know.
Violence isn't a sport.
I just know the twist ending
We'll
of number
see if
2.
there's iron in your words.
Yes!
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed
Interesting.
in this world. But my
Thanks,
body
girl.
will
Now I
not
definitely
remain
gotta
in this place.
play Silent Hill 3
My
next.
spirit and my flesh will become one with the
Unfortunately, I
ravens. In
don't
that
have,
way,
like...
I will return
I think I might have
to
the
Mother
HD
Earth
version of
for me.
Silent Hill 2 for the PS3.
Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
What is it?
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound. He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death. But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself. Snake, in the natural world, there's no such thing as boundless slaughter. There's always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever. You shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
Snake, it's me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be...
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the ArmsTech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Get some stuff here. Oh, let me just save. So I really don't want to go through that again. Oh, whoops, I meant melee.
Naomi wasn't acting strangely or anything?
No, I just can't believe that Naomi's an enemy spy. I refuse to accept that.
I don't want to believe it either, but
Don't say it, Snake.
Snake, it's me.
what's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Lead.
Oh yeah, totally forgot about portable ops.
Snake, I did it!
Where'd he go? What was that noise?
So,
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Locknor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the President will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the President's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the President will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion. $1 billion?
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox-Die vaccine in our demands.
Fox-Die? It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox-Die was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Galukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the Genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What do you say?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Galukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Galukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Armstech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret file. Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol
That actually might be an awesome idea.
Key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys.
Comeback's
After you
always
insert
possible.
the key into the
But it needs to be done right. Interesting. That actually be. I would actually love to play something like that.
Palcode number 1, confirmed. Awaiting Palcode number 2.
Okay, that takes care of Palcode.
Just gonna save. It's almost 11 o'clock.
What is it, Snake?
Gotta get ready for today's barbecue.
Snake, in China they say...
Nice. Anywho, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. I gotta get ready for a barbecue. It's my birthday. If you're just tuning in, I was playing, since it was my birthday, I was playing one of my favorite games, Metal Gear Solid, for the PlayStation. Great game. I'll just take out this guy. Yeah, anywho, so that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching. I'm Evil Stan, and I'll catch y'all next time. Have a happy